What's going on, everybody? I wanted to give you a quick little update and highlight into the nickel normal, and certain things that I want you guys to understand is, like, if you pay attention to the nickel normal, you notice it opens up certain gaps against the run. I kind of like to show blitz when I'm positive they're going to run, and if they don't run, it still leaves you in good position to get the pick or at least play good coverage defense, which is why I use the cover 4 palms and the cover 4 quarters. As you see right here, he blocked everybody. That's the only way you can kind of get pressures, by doing the setup that I showed you earlier in the video, but it's consistent, but it's not consistent, if that makes sense. Whereas once you do this, you're gonna get block shits, or you're gonna scream untouched like I just did right there. Take a look at this one right here. I don't scream untouched, but I kind of brain fart and I don't get the pick because he threw it directly at me. Take a look. That should have been an interception, and we should have took the ball and went the other way. This guy ultimately ended up losing. This guy right here came out, and his main goal was, like most people, I'm going to put the trips on one side and attack everything else. If you pay attention to this right here, this was a base defense. I basically modified the cover 2 so I could keep everything in front of me. Deion Sanders drops the pick, but that's what you want. You want a base defense that's not revolving around the blitz. That way he doesn't know what to expect. He may block everybody, and then you have everybody in coverage going up against 3 routes. That's a better situation for you. As you see, we scream off the edge and sack him right there. I just baseline blitz the 2 linebackers, pinch the D line, crash up. Right here I do the same exact thing. We scream around the edge, but no pressure's being gotten. He still was not able to see what he wanted to see. Most people who do stuff like this, these right here are 3-man routes. You should be able to at least keep it in front of you. You have to modify your zones. I like to put quarters out there. Look right here. He couldn't do anything because as he was waiting for one route to develop, the other routes were covered. So 90% of the time, I want the deep crossers covered and I want the short stuff to develop. Why? I'd rather he take a shot at me underneath than over the top. Take a look at right here, the same exact thing. You're hoping that you get time to throw this ball, and right here I basically come out in coverage, and what happens? You're gonna watch me jump one route, jump the next route, then jump the third route. If he'd have chose to throw that, there's a slim chance that have been picked. So he has to try to figure out who to throw it to next, scrambling around, burning more time, and he's pretty much confused. You see right there, -6 yards. It's still 0-0, but sorry about that, you guys. We come off the edge, we scream. Basically 0-0, but I'm keeping everything in front of me and I'm making it really hard for him. Now, you see that safety manned up. Watch the corner. The corner breaks late, but the corner always picks up that tight end who comes from over there. Right there. Sorry about that. That was my fault. I didn't cover the out route, but right here the same thing happens. I forget the spy. Michael Vick takes off up the sideline, gets the first down. That right there put me in a bind. So this right here, I wanted to see, okay, what is he doing? What is he trying to do? Is he trying to actually, score, or is he trying to like extend the play? I noticed he's not trying to go for a touchdown. He's trying to extend the play with Michael Vick and pull people out of their zones, put stress on your zone, like right here. I should have been sent the spy. I didn't. What happens is I don't pay attention to the way he's coming up the sideline, and he spins me and the computer. I have no shame in that. Yeah, it's easy, but the best way to cover it is to play the defense right, or to put yourself in better position. Right here you see again the max coverage buster. We scream off the edge. He's trying to move around. We whack him. We pick the ball up. That's a one-play touchdown on defense. Basically what you want to do is you're sending that spy to make everybody on defense block differently, and that's all it does. That's a max coverage buster. It busts max coverage very, very easy. Right here you see him go back to the outside. Brian Dawkins breaks late. That's one thing about the cover 4 that's going to be an issue for a lot of guys. Those deep sideline outbreaking routes sometimes get open if you're not playing the right coverage. You have to either invert your coverage or play differently. Right there we have another situation where I manned up the safety and the cornerback still played that side of the field himself. That's one of the good things about the cover 4 palms. These guys, if put in a position by themselves, they will cover an entire part of the field. So he won't take the short routes, but he will take the deep routes developing behind him. 90% of the time, he's in a good position to cover them. Now, You're going to see the max coverage buster. Again, what happens? He comes out. He can only throw the drag. That's what I want him to throw, the drag. Because if you look to the right side of the field, that cornerback is waiting for the crosser to come back toward him. Look at him. He can only get this drag off because he doesn't have enough time to get anything else off. I would love for you to get that drag. Keep getting the drag because I'm not going to allow you to get that deep crosser. And if you see the deep crosser, there's a slim chance I'm waiting on both of them. So he has to make a choice. Throw the ball on the run. Risk throwing it inaccurate, Michael Vick. Throw the ball in the pocket early. Risk getting undercut pick. And that's the biggest issue for a lot of people. They're looking at it like, you know, it's really hard to stop this. And if a person mixes in coverage, defense, it becomes 10 times more hard. Like right here, it's coverage. He's trying to figure out what to do. He even passes up the line of scrimmage to throw the ball. I hit him with another coverage defense right here. Ultimately, I ended up winning this game. You guys have a good one. Catch you next time. I'm going to put the setups to both defenses in the comment section because I myself have been winning a lot of games, and this is